As dawn breaks across the African savannah, an old lion named Kovu awakens to another day in the wild. For many years, Kovu ruled these lands, but time has begun to change the once powerful king. The scars on his face tell the story of countless battles fought during his long reign. Though age has weakened his body, his spirit remains devoted to protecting his pride. Nearby, the pride rests, unaware that difficult days lie ahead. Among them sleeps a young cub, reminding Kovu of the days when he was strong and fearless. He remembers a time when his strength ruled the savannah, and every hunt ended in success. In those years, his roar echoed across the plains and warned rivals to stay away. Even the strongest animals once feared the power of the Lion King. But the seasons have changed, and so has the king. Weeks of drought have left the land struggling to support its wildlife. Many grazing animals have migrated elsewhere in search of food and water. The pride is growing hungry, and even the cubs are beginning to weaken. The mothers can see the effects of hunger spreading through the pride. Kovu knows something must be done before the situation becomes worse. A difficult decision begins to form in his mind. Despite his age, Kovu chooses to leave in search of food. One of the lionesses notices him and understands the importance of his journey. Without following, she silently trusts the old king to do what must be done. Alone, Kovu begins a long journey across the drought-stricken savannah. Each step demands effort from a body worn by years of survival. The morning grows hotter, but the old lion refuses to stop. Above him, scavengers drift through the sky, waiting for opportunity. The drought has transformed once lively watering places into barren ground. Still, Kovu presses forward with unwavering determination. Far ahead, movement catches the lion's attention. He spots a herd of water buffalo grazing far across the plains. For the first time that day, hope appears before him. Buffalo are among the most dangerous animals a lion can face. The old lion begins carefully planning his approach. Years of hunting experience guide his every movement. Slowly and patiently, he closes the distance. Every step is measured to avoid alerting the herd. One older buffalo becomes Kovu's target. Separated from the herd, it offers the best chance for success. The wind remains in his favor, hiding his scent. Carefully, the distance between hunter and prey continues to shrink. The hunt approaches its most dangerous stage.
Then, without warning, a bird erupts from the grass.
The herd immediately senses that something is wrong. Within seconds, every buffalo becomes alert. The advantage of surprise has been lost. The herd stands on the edge of panic. Knowing retreat is no longer an option, Kovu makes his choice. With all the strength he has left, the old king attacks. The buffalo herd explodes into motion as panic sweeps across the plains. Despite his age and exhaustion, Kovu pushes himself into the chase. The older buffalo begins falling behind the rest of the herd. The distance between predator and prey quickly begins to disappear. Every stride drains his energy, but the lion refuses to slow down. The buffalo senses the danger closing in from behind. The hunt becomes a desperate contest of endurance and survival. The relentless pace starts taking its toll on the buffalo. Kovu prepares for the decisive moment. With perfect timing, the old king makes his move. His claws find their mark as he collides with the massive animal. The buffalo responds with tremendous force and determination. Every movement threatens to end the hunt in an instant. One strike from those deadly horns could end Kovu's life. The aging lion refuses to release his hold. Locked together, hunter and prey continue their brutal struggle. Far from the herd, the battle becomes intensely personal. For a moment, the buffalo begins to lose its balance. Sensing weakness, Kovu presses the advantage. The prey summons every remaining ounce of strength. The old lion knows this may be his final hunt. Neither animal is willing to surrender. Gradually, exhaustion begins to overpower the buffalo. Kovu holds on through pain and exhaustion. The balance of the battle starts to shift. The giant animal fights desperately to stay standing. The lion summons strength from deep within himself. At last, the buffalo collapses beneath the weight of the struggle. Silence briefly returns to the savannah. The hunt is over, and victory belongs to the old king.
Every breath reminds him of the tremendous cost of success.
But the victory has let its mark on the aging lion. His body can no longer hide the effects of age and battle. For now, he can do nothing but rest. High overhead, scavengers notice the outcome of the hunt. Nature quickly responds to signs of opportunity. Elsewhere, hyenas become aware of the fresh kill. Even in his weakened state, the lion remains watchful. The scent of the hunt begins spreading across the landscape. Back at the pride, familiar instincts lead the lionesses to the kill. They quickly set out toward the source of the scent. The hungry pride follows a trail that promises survival. The old king waits quietly as the day approaches its end. At last, the pride arrives at the scene. The success of the hunt brings immediate relief.
For the first time in many days, the cubs are able to eat well.
The old lion's effort has saved his family from hunger. As evening arrives, the land glows beneath the setting sun. The young cubs begin recovering their lost energy. With his duty fulfilled, Kovu begins one final journey. The old king heads toward a place he knows well.
Each step carries him closer to a final moment of reflection.
From the hilltop, he surveys the kingdom he spent a lifetime protecting. Every corner of the savannah holds memories of his reign. The old lion remembers the many seasons that shaped his life.
Day slowly gives way to the calm of night.
His final roar carries across the land he defended for so long. The sound spreads across the savannah, reaching every corner of Kovu's kingdom. Even distant animals stop to listen to the familiar voice of the old king. The great animals of the plains hear the roar and sense its significance. Across the savannah, life pauses for a brief moment. The pride recognizes the voice that has guided them for many years. Even the youngest members of the pride respond to the familiar call. Alone on the hill, the old lion stands beneath the fading light. Night begins to settle across the vast landscape. Years of struggle and sacrifice have brought him to this moment. Memories of youth return as he reflects on the life he has lived. He remembers the seasons when food was plentiful
and the pride thrived.
For years, he protected his kingdom from every threat. His strength once commanded respect across the entire region. He guided his family through both abundance and hardship. Now those memories become part of a lasting legacy. Below the hill, the pride enjoys the reward of Kovu's final hunt.
Cubs are safe because of the old king's sacrifice.
The lionesses remain aware of the leader who provided for them one last time. Satisfied that his family will survive, Kovu finally rests. His eyes remain fixed on the land he has always called home. The night grows deeper and quieter.
Life continues its endless rhythm across the wilderness.
The old lion's journey is drawing to a close. Above him, countless stars illuminate the African night. Hours pass beneath the watchful sky. The pride rests peacefully after many difficult days. The future of the pride now rests with the next generation. One final glance reassures him that his mission is complete. The Savannah seems to honor the moment with silence. The king who once dominated these plains becomes part of something greater.
Nature continues its eternal cycle of life and renewal.
A new day slowly approaches. The sun rises over the kingdom Kovu protected. Life returns to the landscape with the arrival of dawn. The pride greets a new day, strengthened by the old king's sacrifice.
The cubs now have a chance to grow and thrive.
Pride continues forward into the future. The hill remains a silent witness to the lion's final act of leadership. His legacy remains woven into every part of the land. The balance of nature continues because each generation plays its role. One day, a new leader may rise from among the cubs. The future belongs to those who learn from the sacrifices of the past.
Kovu's story becomes part of the timeless history of the wild.
His courage ensured that the pride could continue its journey. The old king's final hunt accomplished exactly what he intended. In the wild, true greatness is measured not by power, but by sacrifice.
And so the legend of Kovu, the lion who gave everything for his family, lives on across the African plains forever.